mention one more thing.
Well, we may have breaking news on this subject.
Yeah.
So before we go into whatever that was, you may want to mention it. We have this tweet from Clay Travis. Someone actually just super chatted. Clay Travis tweets, Bud Light has fired the marketing VP who greenlit the Dylan Mulvaney advertisement. I'm not going to read what he said as the brand sales continue to tank.
That's Alyssa. That's the woman I was just talking about.
Is she the one that criticized Bud Light's brand for being too fratty, but then that other video of her surface being kind of fratty?
Yes.
How did she get her job? This girl doesn't even like the company she works for.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are people like that getting jobs and making calls like this that are costing companies billions?
Like, this girl who doesn't seem to like it here is the future of our marketing phase. I'm also surprised she didn't get fired sooner, but that's telling you that they are really struggling.
It's Clay Travis tweeting it. We'll see if we get more confirmation on that. We have confirmation from Ad Age. Bud Light's marketing leadership undergoes shakeup after Dylan Mulvaney controversy. Alyssa Heinerscheid, who has led the brand since June, takes a leave of absence and is replaced by Budweiser Global Marketing VP Todd Allen. So not fired, leave of absence. This is a huge move on the part of Anheuser-Busch. Ad Age, of course, for everybody wondering, is NewsGuard certified 100 out of 100. This is hard confirmation that this woman has been temporarily removed from her position. This means it is 100 times worse than what you think it is.
And it looks like they brought in the big guy. Global marketing VP, I guess, would be far superior to Alyssa, who was like
probably U.S. domestic.
Oh boy, YouTube's not going to be happy about this one. You see, and this is my point. There is no way they made a move this bold because when you're working in corporate and you've got marketing people and PR people, they're going to say, you do this, it is dropping a boulder in a lake. It is going to ripple out. Everyone's going to be talking about it. You are reigniting the story, but they knew they had to do it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was. That says to me, it is extremely likely, as I mentioned earlier, as I believe that they went to YouTube and said, take these videos down or else.
What if it was a coordinated effort? And they were like, listen, for our business, we have to fire the people that did this, or we're not going to recover our revenue. But at the same time, we want to serve this leftist agenda or our ESG score. So how about you remove all the criticism of Dylan Mulvaney? We remove our marketing team and it evens out.
The fact that they are removing this woman, she's taking a leave of absence. Maybe it was of her own volition, but not apologizing says a lot, which is where you're probably right, that they don't want to besmirch the good name of ESG, but they know they're reeling from it.
And it'll be
so
interesting.
the two moves maybe can't. If they did pressure YouTube at the same time to be like, hey, we're gonna, if you don't remove this stuff, and then also this, then they can be like, well, we did both. We're serving both.
Yeah,
it would have been way easier. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it's gonna be interesting if she quietly comes back. You know, she's going on a leave of absence, do a terminator, or like in 6 months when they think this has come down. Because you're completely right, Tim. Like their sales are hurting, and it's the beginning of the second quarter of the year. Like they need to fix this as quickly as possible so it doesn't carry in. I mean, I can only imagine that summer is a pretty intense sales time for the year, right? Like they don't want to go into their second quarter, which is probably a serious sales quarter for them, with this boycott still in place.